TV analyst cautions Shedeur Sanders and Browns about speeding. Podcaster Bomani Jones is reminding Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns about the cautionary tales of NFL players driving too fast for their own good. Myles Garrett, Henry Ruggs, Rashee Rice, Shedeur Sanders. In the latest occurrence of NFL players driving their cars at dangerous speeds over 100 miles per hour, the Cleveland Browns rookie quarterbacks raised eyebrows and fueled critics. He got not one, but two speeding tickets within 2 weeks while attending the team's OTAs and minicamp. Garrett, one of the best defensive players in franchise history, received 7 speeding tickets while in the NFL. Ruggs is in prison for causing a wreck that killed a woman in Las Vegas. And in 2023, Rice and a friend were speeding and weaving on a Dallas freeway where they lost control of their cars and caused a 7-car pileup. Sanders has paid his tickets and is promising to learn from the episodes. But on his The Right Time podcast, host Bomani Jones sees the speeding as a red flag the Browns shouldn't ignore and dismiss. Doing 70 in a 55, okay, that's something that can happen to the best of us, Jones said. But you going 101 in a 65, we're talking about something entirely different. Jones brought up the examples of Ruggs and Rice, and is prodding the Browns and even Shedeur's famous father Dean to have a serious talk with the 23-year-old about the consequences of driving that fast and feeling indestructible. This is what I would say if I knew him, Jones said. I don't have that many things that I look back on from when I was younger and just be like, man, you was trippin'. But I used to drive really fast. I can think about some of those times and I get a little bit emotional because it was so stupid how much I was putting my actual life in danger. If I were Dean or anybody else that's around him, my thing wouldn't have been, hey man, everybody speeds every now and then. It ain't that big a deal. Nah, brother, it's a big deal, Jones said. It's not a big deal that requires me to demoralize or wag my finger at you. It's to let you know that Henry Ruggs thing, that could be you, man. The bright lights of professional football cast long shadows, and no one knows this better than a veteran TV analyst who's seen careers rise and fall with the rhythm of a Sunday snap. This week, amidst training camp buzz and preseason chatter, the analyst's voice cut through the usual excitement, not with praise, but with a pointed caution. Shedeur Sanders needs to slow down. That was the headline takeaway from a segment on one of the league's top sports networks, where former players turned pundits break down game film, share insights, and occasionally dish out tough love. Shedeur, the son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders and current quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, has been under an intense spotlight, partly because of his pedigree, but mostly because of his raw talent and swaggering confidence. There's no doubt the kid is electric, the analyst said. His footwork, his instincts, the way he throws on the run, he's got all the tools, but you can't rush greatness. And right now, he's playing like he's got something to prove every snap. That's a dangerous game. The analyst's concern isn't about literal speeding, though that metaphor looms large in the conversation. It's about tempo. It's about reading defenses instead of forcing throws. It's about knowing when to scramble and when to stay in the pocket. It's about trust in his line, his receivers, and his own development. In one of the preseason scrimmages, Shedeur looked spectacular until he didn't. He opened the series with a no-huddle drive, zipping passes down the sideline, breaking contain, and slinging lasers across his body. The crowd was electric. The Twitter clips went viral, but then came the interception. He tried to throw a 25-yard dart into double coverage off his back foot. The analyst said, it's the kind of play that works in college, maybe. But this is the NFL. Safeties are faster. Corners are smarter. You can't beat everyone with speed. The message, however, wasn't just for Sanders. It extended to the Browns' entire offense, which has undergone a youth-focused rebuild. With a new offensive coordinator bringing a faster, spread-heavy scheme, the temptation is strong to lean into speed, tempo, and aggressive play calling. That can be a gift or a curse. The Browns have talent, no doubt, but they're still learning who they are, the analyst explained. When a team tries to evolve too fast without mastering the fundamentals, they crash. Look at the 2019 Browns. Remember the hype then? Too much, too soon.